Located 55 kilometers east of Mount Agen lies the newly established Jiwaka province. In the heart of the Wagi Valley, the province is renowned for its fertile land. The good soil fertility makes it a prime coffee-producing province, contributing close to 8% of the country's total coffee production. But the province is amongst 5 others in the highlands region, recently declared by the Minister for Agriculture and Livestock as deceased provinces. Reports reached authorities in late February of the possible infestation by a beetle. Surveys carried out by the National Agriculture Quarantine and Inspection Authority proved the presence of the coffee berry borer.
Okay, this is a very small insect. It is very invasive in nature, meaning that when it gets into a coffee garden, it can easily spread, multiply and spread and destroy all our coffee beans. Okay, what it actually does is, when you look at this cherry here, this is the cherry where it really drills right inside here. So when it drills into it, it usually lays eggs, and when the larvae that is formed inside makes its way into the seeds, both seeds, into the seeds, and that's where it destroys all the seed.
This will be the second infestation by the pest, with the first in 2009 in West Sepik province, which was contained and eradicated. The National Agriculture Quarantine and Inspection Authority has taken on this task once again to stop the pest, which poses a threat to the country's half-a billion kina coffee industry. Following a gazetted declaration by Minister for Agriculture and Livestock, Tommy Tomskol, the authority has undertaken a delimiting survey to see the extent of the spread of the pest before any containment measures can be implemented. The survey conducted in Jiwaka has shown high infestation in the Bans area and spreading along the main road network, aided by the transportation of coffee parchments. Nakia Managing Director Joel Alu says, while the survey will soon be extended to the other 5 suspected islands provinces, immediate action to stop the transportation of coffee beans to other provinces is needed.
Our minister has already issued the gazettes under the Coffee Act as well as the Naki Act. We have the powers to enforce the laws. We have those powers to enforce the laws. If we are to restrict movement of people, movement of coffee, movement of parchments and green beans, we have those powers to prevent people from moving. I know many people, many times, as you said, they go to the courts to seek legal redress. Their rights have been violated, and we want to protect their rights and all that. But rights come with limitations, responsibilities. You guys must not forget. The responsibilities are for the economy of our country. They must know that if they are spreading, they are carrying the bigger hosts of the pest, they are liable to make sure that these don't spread. The disease that we have, the pest that we have, don't spread.
The authority estimates that it will need close to 65 million kina to contain the infestation by the pest. A submission will be handed in to the National Executive Council this week to request for the funding. While it awaits the required funding, Naki has partnered with the Coffee Industry Corporation to conduct awareness on the possible measures that will be required to contain the infestation. Amongst the measures is the need to strip the existing plants and allow for the rehabilitation of the infested plantations. A tough call for local growers who are heavily dependent on the growth and sale of the prized beans.
So mibla look sabo sem coffee mibla igat mibla ting one plus something step long help mibla tas mibla mas lon disla tas oli step tas now mibla ay look sabo sem disla big plus sick emi come inside lon disla province lon bagravim disla coffee inside la Jiwaka province osem na mibla ting coffee by step osem tas oli no got now mibla look sabo osem disla coffee by bagrav now MP sem no got power osem na long bell na ting blow me yet me feel him osem this line in background sit down blow me life blow me all got blow me I'm in background now so now by me make money
so far 3 weeks mipla working awareness, only working awareness. Now mipla kam long garden copy. Where mipla even kisim demonstration or some CIC, Nakia, na DIR, only kam na LP mipla lo soy mipla lo aulo kisim displa CBB or CBB long displa place where emikat longen. Only soy mipla example aulo prunim na aulo rausimo displa si come out mipla clean him as longen na mipla walk him. It look awesome, plenty work. Stop, but mipla I believe awesome. All CIC stop, DIR stop. Na online awesome by come na helping mipla all farmers can cooperate one time all these offices so that mipla by work boom one time no tackle him this pest where emi come.
While this measure is a tough one, Nakia hopes the growers will realize the effect the pest will have on the industry if it is not addressed effectively and sooner. The combined effort by Nakia and the Coffee Industry Corporation has also included the use of traps to help eradicate the pest.
And then hang it up within the coffee trees, so that any insect that flies, it just comes in here and it goes down into the alcohol that's here. This is stores here. So after 2 to 3 days, we come and collect it and then have a look at what species inside. So for here, obviously, there's CBB inside. So what we're doing is just saturating, putting more traps in this area so that we at least try to minimize the population for the beetles. So these are the traps we're using. We're also using the other container ones. So we're also putting this pheromone rock up. So this one we sourced from Malaysia, sorry. So these are the ones that we're using with this drastic.
Nakia and CIC will soon expand its delimiting survey to the rest of the islands region and may need to extend to Momase with suspected cases reported. This, according to Nakia Managing Director Joel Alu, will require an amendment to the Gazette notice by the Agriculture Minister to expand the perimeters of the survey and containment. Nakia says based on the data collected, it will soon be setting up roadblocks to stop the spread of infested coffee parchments and begin rehabilitation programs once the funding is made available.